What if I told you that your paycheck is shrinking and your groceries are getting more expensive at the same time? Sounds impossible, right? Like being on fire and freezing cold at the exact same moment. Welcome to the weirdest problem in economics. It's called stagflation, and it might be coming for you. Okay, so let's start with how things normally work. Think of the economy like a car engine. When it's running hot, lots of people have jobs, businesses are booming, but prices also go up. That's inflation. When the engine cools down, prices stop rising, but people lose jobs. That's a recession. Usually, you get one or the other. Hot engine or cold engine. Makes sense, right? But what if both happen at once? What if the engine is overheating and stalling, prices shooting up, jobs disappearing, growth flatlined? That's stagflation, stagnation plus inflation. Economists literally smash two words together because this thing was so weird it didn't even have a name before the 1970s. It's the mullet of economics. Business in the front, party nowhere. Let me tell you about Tony. Tony runs a pizza shop. Business was great. Then oil prices spiked. Flour got expensive. Cheese went up. So Tony raised his pizza price from $10 to 14. But here's the problem. Nobody's buying $14 pizza because everyone just got laid off from the factory down the street. Tony can't lower prices because his costs are sky high. And he can't sell more because nobody has money. Tony is stuck. Tony is stagflated. So, what causes this mess? Stagflation has three ingredients. Think of it as the worst recipe ever. Ingredient 1, a supply shock. Something makes stuff harder to get, like an oil crisis, or a war, or a pandemic breaking supply chains. When the stuff that makes everything runs out, prices go up no matter what. Ingredient 2, weak demand. People stop spending. Maybe they lost their jobs. Maybe they're scared. When nobody's buying, businesses slow down, factories close, the economy stalls. It's like a restaurant full of empty tables. The chef's still cooking, the oven's still running, but nobody walks through the door. Ingredient 3, trapped central banks. Normally, when prices go crazy, the central bank raises interest rates. That cools things down. But in stagflation, if they raise rates, even more people lose jobs. If they lower rates, prices go even higher. It's like being stuck in quicksand. Every move makes it worse. The Fed is literally between a rock and a hard place. Actually, between a rock and a very expensive hard place. But here's the crazy part. This has happened before. 1973, Arab oil embargo. Oil prices quadrupled overnight. Gas lines stretched for miles. At the same time, the economy tanked. Unemployment hit 9%. Inflation hit 12%. Americans were paying more for everything while earning less. It lasted almost a decade, a whole decade of economic misery. Disco was the only escape. And honestly, that might have made things worse. Now, here's something nobody talks about. When stagflation hits, there's one thing that goes up: gold. Why? Because when your dollars buy less and less, people run to something real, something you can hold. Gold jumped 500% during the 70s, stagflation, from $35 an ounce to over 800. In 2026, gold already passed 5,000. Some analysts think if stagflation returns, gold could go way higher. It's the economic fire alarm. When gold screams, the economy is burning. So, could it happen now in 2026? Let's check the ingredients. Supply shock? Check. Iran war disrupting oil and shipping routes. Weak demand? Getting there. Consumer spending is slowing. Job postings are down. Trapped Fed? Yep. They cut rates, but inflation didn't budge. Now, they can't cut more without making inflation worse. All three ingredients are in the bowl. The question isn't if stagflation shows up, it's how bad the recipe turns out. Let me make this personal. Stagflation means your rent goes up, but your raise doesn't, your groceries cost more, but your hours get cut. Your savings lose value just sitting in the bank. Every dollar you earn buys a little less. Every month, it's like running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up. You're working harder but getting nowhere. That's not a metaphor. That's Tuesday. Okay, don't panic. Breathe. There are things you can do. First, avoid debt with variable rates. When rates go up, your payments explode. Second, build an emergency fund. Cash is king when jobs are shaky. Third, learn about inflation hedges. Things like gold, real estate, even certain stocks that do well when prices rise. You can't control the economy, but you can build a raft before the flood. So, here's the big idea. Stagflation isn't just some textbook word, it's the economy attacking you from both sides at once. Prices up, income down, and the people in charge? They don't have a clean fix. That's what makes it scary. But knowing what it is, that's your superpower. Because when everyone else is confused, you'll know exactly what's happening. And that's worth more than gold. Well, almost. Remember, stagflation is when prices rise, growth dies, and the economy can't decide what's wrong with itself. It's the economic flu where every medicine has side effects. Stay sharp, stay informed, and maybe buy some gold. Just saying.